Hey everyone, hope you're well. Tell me in the comment section how many of you have been laid off multiple times for reasons not limited to your performance or for something not attributed to you, something which was outside your control, something which was more because of business reasons. I'm sure, given the recent volatility in the employment market since the last few years, many of us share such fate. Now tell me, how many of you have appeared for interviews in these very startups who have been firing and hiring to no end? Tell me, how many of you have faced the question of why so many switches in such little time? How many of you have been rejected because your future company wanted to see some stability? How many of you were made felt during the interview process that maybe the reason for these many switches is because the fault is in your stars? I want to tell you guys to not take these comments very seriously. The fault is not in your stars. Of course, it is important to introspect after every layoff on what went wrong, both from a personal standpoint and from a company standpoint. But the recent few years have been bad for badly managed companies. It is also important to realize that for most of the companies, their bread and butter is not just the product or services they sell. It is also choosing the best possible candidate, which in many cases is the least risky candidate. A candidate who is far underpaid, has worked for a decade in each company, has low self-esteem, and someone who can bend over backwards. I kid you not, this is 100% true. It is 100% business. Let's say you open a business tomorrow. Who would you like to recruit? Someone who have had several stints and filed a few litigations against his last employer, and someone who is assertive and strong-willed, or the person who I described earlier? This is not to say that this job hopper is flawed, but rather it is definitely to say that the company is not looking to recruit ambitious, strong-minded, aspirational leaders. At the end of the day, please realize it is the founder's choice, it is the company's choice, however good or bad it may be. But the more important point I wish to make is, I want to make this video to empathize with you all and to tell you to not lose hope. Remember, no matter how chaotic it is, wildflower will still bloom in the middle of nowhere. Don't take anyone's comment very seriously. Listen to everyone, learn something out of it if you can, but definitely don't embrace the negativity. It is not personal for the companies, and it should definitely not be personal for you. Thank you everyone. Have a nice day ahead.